When Emily first met Alex, she couldn't help but notice how perfect he was for her. His looks, his manners, his ability to listen. He seemed to be the embodiment of everything she dreamed of. Even his eyes, dark and deep, were magnetic. Everything she knew about him seemed to perfectly match her idea of a dream man. At first, the relationship developed quickly. He said the words she always wanted to hear. He said that he loved her, that he dreamed of a family, of a future together. Emily, inspired by these confessions, gradually lost her sense of reality. He was always there, and she believed that it was love. She believed that he really understood her, that their feelings were real. But the longer they were together, the stranger the moments became when he disappeared. First for a couple of hours, then for whole days. From time to time, she discovered that his words about love did not match his actions. He didn't call her by her name, but used "my dear" more often, as if all her individuality was lost. From time to time he would leave without explanation, and her questions became redundant for him. When Emily decided to talk to him frankly, he simply smiled and said that she was too suspicious. But his smile was cold. He said that he had his own things to do, that work took up all his time. But her intuition had already begun to tell her that something was wrong in their relationship. One day, sitting in a cafe, Emily accidentally saw Alex talking to another woman. His eyes were burning with the same fire with which he once looked at her. She felt her heart squeeze, and for a moment she wanted to go up to them and find out everything. But instead, she took a step back, hid behind a table, and watched quietly. He was as warm and affectionate with her as he was with her, but Emily realized that it was just a mask. A mask that allowed him to be with anyone, and at the same time remain unpunished. That day was a turning point for her. When she got home, she sat on her bed for a long time, thinking about everything that had happened in their relationship. He could tell her he loved her, but all his actions spoke of something else. Emily realized that he had never loved her. He was too busy with himself, his plans, his desires, to care about how she felt. But the most bitter thing was not that Alex was a fake, but that she herself had not noticed it before. She tried to convince herself that he would change, that a relationship with him would bring her happiness, but deep down she knew that her feelings were just a reflection of her own hopes. A week after Emily saw Alex with another woman, she packed her things and left. It was hard, but still, looking at his empty message, asking where she was, she realized that his fake love was just an illusion that had neither meaning nor real value. She began to rebuild her life, gradually realizing that love should not be like this. True love is not just words, but also support, care, and attention. Emily learned to trust herself, and her heart was no longer ready to accept love if it was not real. With each passing day, she realized more and more that it was better to be alone than in a relationship built on lies. And although the process of restoration was long, she knew that with each step she was getting closer to one day meeting true love, the one that does not need masks,